Qué rollo, quiero mandar un saludo a mi amigo Goodfella de parte de tu amigo Jaime Munguía. Un abrazo, carnal. Ánimo.
All right, man. Let's talk about Jermell Charlo. He accusing Brian Castanos of ducking Vada drug testing. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel, check out the Box News playlist. Appreciate the love and support. Listen to last night's show and every show I do on Spotify, Goodfella TV podcast, right here, right there on Spotify. Okay, so I mean, I got a double story here. I heard I might talk about the other half about Castanos later. All right, I'll talk about that later about Castanos. But yeah, I heard that well, you gonna see it. How about that? Let's read what Charlo had to say. All right, he said he on that good cushion alcohol. I got some Vada niggas I can go. All right, let's zoom in. If we can. He says that. Make sure I can see this. There we go. He said I'm straight in war mode. Yeah, a lot to say. So I'm straight in war mode. I don't give a what type of tricks they trying to play. Nothing else really matters. I'm prepared to endure pain and find a solution at any moment. One more belt to grab, and I've completed a dream that an 8-year-old once had. Never changed my mindset, only to get stronger. Stanos pulled out the fight to buy time for a bigger butt beating. It's not on me. It isn't in me. The air we breathe is not the same. The true essence of what Lions only really means. I won't let this type of adversity slow my grind. I peep all they moves 2 steps ahead. Somebody tell Castanos to show those doctor's reports and take them Vada testing so we can move forward with knocking his butt out. OHB. So that's what he had to say. I mean, very vicious, straight to the point. Seemed like he very dedicated. As long as he don't overtrain, take a break. You know, this fight could be June or July. People say, well, Castanos, I'm gonna show y'all something too. Castano's only need 3 to 4 weeks. I mean, you got setbacks. You know what I'm saying? You got, potential setbacks. Then you got you can't just take 3 weeks, 4 weeks off. And I'll show y'all what he's doing in a second. You can't. You gotta put that fight June and July. All right. And that's straight up like that. You gotta put that June and July, bro. Make sure you got enough time to heal, strengthen the fibers in this, whatever, strengthen the muscles up, whatever you want to do. Rehab. If he got surgery, it's over with. He gonna rehab that muscle like Gary Russell rehabbed his arm. He fortunate that he had a longevity with it as Gary Russell did, which had like 14 years before it was re-injured. But like I said before, he ain't playing. I mean, it's a lot of rumors going out there that he ain't trained the last fight. And like I said, I think it was the All Access. He had a kid. He had a newborn. So you know how that go. You know, but you still gotta pay people. Shut up and down. You still gotta pay people. You still gotta pay. You gotta pay medical bills. You gotta pay for the family. You know what I'm saying? That's just what it is. That's just what it is, bro. So I mean, people say, well, why did Gary Russell, didn't postpone the fight, bro? He got bills to pay. He been fighting 2 years. Got bills to pay. You know what I'm saying? So Charlo had bills to pay. The grind don't stop. Most like national football, NBA athletes live paycheck to paycheck like regular Americans. They do. And for him, that's good to see he in war mode. That's good to see he 100% committed. Because he been training way before this too. He been training way before this too. So even before he kind of hooked back up with Derek, he been training. So you're ready, Castano's gonna get the best version of Charlo. If you ain't 100% ready, don't fight then. Now, as far as he trying to cycle off, is he trying to insinuate, hey, I don't know nothing about that. Now, apparently had some issues last time. Apparently, the Charlo's been under some type of scrutiny because they missed a drug test because they didn't tell Vada they was going out to LA. I think it was for PBC premiere where they premiered some PBC fights, whatever it was. you know, it is what it is. But they ain't failed no test yet. I mean, we harder on guys who we insinuate or assume on PEDs than we are on guys who get caught for PEDs or he missed a test. You know what I'm saying? Let's not on some Tony Oka crap or Tony Oka missed several tests. Then, you know, I feel y'all on that. But like I said before, y'all, I mean, we be harder on the guys we think that's on it than the guys that's on it. So, like I said, obviously he knows something. Um, you know, he feel like he knows something, and he put it out there like he think he's cycling off. And show me doctor report. He basically saying he think he's cycling off so he can, you know, putting off Vada. So, hey, it is what it is. If he ready to take Vada and train, and he's seeing what he on something, he want an even playing field. So you ain't put the Vada papers in. Apparently, they already started the process with the WBO like last week when it was called off that putting the paperwork in from the doctor. So I mean, like I said, Charlo know what he talking about. Boxing a dirty business, bro. Boxing is a dirty business. It's a dirty business. You know exactly what he's talking about. That's what he feel, you know, because you know both of their conditioning was outstanding last fight, you know, for the type of fight it was. But do I know he on that shit? I don't know. And I'm not going to insinuate neither, but that's how you get sued. But you know, like some personal question crap. So hold on. Let me get this right. So this ain't his official page, bro. It says his official page, but it ain't. But I don't really think that's gonna matter to y'all because okay, he says arm hurt, right? This is him training with a hurt arm. So it's supposed to be his right arm. That's why he's using his left arm. So he says today's training after visiting the doctor yesterday, no obstacle be big enough to beat Charlo in April. So he's talking about he's going in, he's saying it's April. So he's saying it's being pushed back to April. So then you go on, you know, it's 2 days ago, both of them. Said it in Spanish again. And that's him, you know, doing commit work with one arm. So he said he had a small tear. So I'm guessing they're gonna rehab it. They're gonna rehab it, I would guess. So like I said, he said he got a small tear. This him working out with one arm. So he's still training. I mean, people say why he can't fight with that one arm. I mean, I don't know. I mean, Charlo looking like he in like, you know, MASH mode. Remember the TV show MASH? That nigga looking like he in MASH mode. You know what I'm saying? Like he about to, like he ready for Vietnam, World War. You know what I'm saying? Charlo looks scared. I ain't going in there compromise versus that killer. And that's what Charlo is. Jermell Charlo's a killer. Jermell Charlo, a real deal killer in that ring, bro. So yeah, man, I don't blame him. Shit, I'm coming in there. I ain't coming in there. I ain't coming in there without being 100%. I ain't leaving no excuses. This a big fight. This can lead off to bigger and better things. But that's him smart, you know, training with one arm. So I mean, believe what you want to believe, and obviously, Charlo is not going to. He's not going to wait on. He's not going to fight Tim Tszyu right away. And to me, like I said, I think it's disrespectful to fight for a champion. You know, I think it's disrespectful for a champion to a champion to be asked to fight somebody on a month's notice, especially a true champion who's unified, who's identified as the ring champion. I think it's a little disrespectful, bro. That's just my take. You know, now, you know, should he take on the challenge? Hey, PBC not about to risk giving them belts down under. Shit, they gonna have Australia gonna have all 35-pound belts. They gonna have all the 154-pound. They not PBC don't play like they care about them belts. You know what I'm saying? PBC ain't gonna let Tim Tszyu walk away from them belts. you know. So same thing with Terrence Crawford. But so I mean, it is what it is. I mean, I ain't mad that he ain't fighting Tim Tszyu right away. He eventually got to fight him, but I'm not about to do that on a month notice. I mean, it's a good fight. You know, would the Aussies be able to come over here regardless? I mean, with their mandate, I ain't sure. That's a hell of a risk. You lose 3 belts. Castano shall only help. But you know, when you lose those 3 belts, you know, Fondora, Lubin, Tony Harrison, Sergio Garcia all has an opportunity to go get them belts, but I'm not sure Al when to send them over to Australia because that's gonna have to happen. And Tim Tszyu is solid, you know what I'm saying? I mean, he ain't fought the type of competition, so they're not gonna risk it. Don't be surprised if Charlo don't win this belt, defend the IBF mandatory, drop the move up and drop the WBC, Lubin get 1 belt. Castanos come back and get a belt. Tim Tszyu get a belt. Earl move up, get a belt. Crawford move up, maybe get a belt too. You see how it happens. So, yeah, I mean, it is what it is, bro. And, you know, Charlo, you know, want to even playing field. He ready and willing to take the test. And he's saying that Castanos ain't ready and willing to take the test. They trying to cycle off, which is a common thing in combat sports. Like Pez in combat sports is dangerous, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's more dangerous than any type of sport. Because you know, somebody's life's on the line, bro. So it's dangerous. But hey, it is what it is. Let me know what you girls and guys think. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Next subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance of notification. Listen to our last night's show ad free on Spotify, Goodfella TV podcast. I want to make a financial donation. If I say that, Cash App, Venmo, CJ Good 313, both of them. PayPal link description. Best way to donate for your boy. Share the video, thumbs up. Check out the podcast on Spotify, Goodfella TV podcast. You want to find me everywhere, including Spotify, Anchor, and everything else. Hit the Linktree link in the description for all of that. Appreciate you guys. One time for the one time. Peace. Let me know what you think.